Fala galerinha do YouTube, aqui quem fala é Renato, jogando com mais um vídeo de Dragon Age para Play 4 e acabamos de, depois de sair daqui, nós achamos aqui, ó, um outro osso. Eu achava que só tinha um, pelo jeito tem dois. A gente tá aqui. Fala, minha amiga.
Oh.
Is everything all right?
Ela
Yes.
tá estranha.
Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
This seems serious.
It's not about me. It's about you. Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit. Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
Oh, well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day. Do what is in your heart, my friend, no matter what anyone might tell you.
That's a lovely sentiment, Cassandra.
Marriage is much more than a lovely sentiment, Inquisitor.
Marriage?
Josephine is a wonderful woman. If you're clear on your path You're not proposing to anyone. I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
É, pô.
I might get married. I've thought about it.
I suspected as much.
Isso,
Being
isso, se
Inquisitor
quer falar
has
comigo,
brought
queria
you
casar
good
comigo.
things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say. Advice from a friend for the days to come.
Tadinha, ela se esforça pra se expressar, né? Ela é uma excelente guerreira, mas ela tem uma dificuldade pra se expressar. Eu entendo. Eu tenho conhecidos meus que são assim, tá? Por isso que de verdade eu entendo. Opa. Opa, mais um. Será que tem mais petisco? Ah, tá ali. Pronto, agora vamos entregar esses três pro cachorro e vamos para a história.
Fine by me.
Opa! Cara, coisa estranha, tu viu? Tinha alguém aqui, cara. Que coisa estranha. Vocês perceberam? Nossa, embaixador. Caraca, cara. Que doideira, tinha alguém aqui, cara. Muito estranho isso. Aqui, meu amigo, pra você. Já falei.
I should look around.
Cara, fui muito curioso com isso, cara. O cara simplesmente sumiu. Mais um aqui. Acabou? Tá, vou entregar isso pro cachorro. E vou lá pra lá. Meu Deus, a Constituição, ó. Legal. Caraca, tô com o cara com aquele cara ali, hein? Será que ele é o invasor? Aqui ele fala que temos um invasor, né? Vamos ver se ele é uma brecha. Uma brecha pro próximo jogo pra
Divine
DLC.
Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course you are, darling, but that doesn't mean the interruption is unwelcome. The Earl of Redcliffe was briefing me on the current situation in Denerim. He represents Ferelden at this summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
I'll try not to keep you from more important matters.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Don't worry, my dear. The Inquisition has the full support of the Chantry at this summit, of course.
Is there anything I can do to make your job easier?
Relax. You will make a better impression on the delegates if you appear calm and collected. I must make preparations for the summit. My dear, should you need anything, you have but to ask.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
The Inquisition has grown. I can see how its presence might cause concern.
Then you understand why we must demand a reduction of your military forces. A power without allegiance to either Ferelden or Orlais. Even I see neither of our countries can let it rest. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
Converse com o embaixador legiano. Impossível.
Orlais is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
Figura.
You arrived ahead of me. I hope all's well.
It's everything I expected. We've been spared the burden of surprise. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
Does your grace feel the Inquisition should continue to rule itself?
I would rather see the Inquisition join us freely than be carved into pieces for the chessboard. I have not forgotten Justinia's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is a good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
Comece o Conselho dos Exaltados. Reencontre velhos amigos. A opcional é reencontrar velhos amigos, tá vendo? Não era obrigatório não, mas eu falei que... Ah, mas faltou alguém? Eu não falei com todo mundo? Vivienne... Dorian... Não, falei com todo mundo já. Garrick, Sarah, Torre de Ferro, Josephine, Cassandra. Acabou que falei com todo mundo.
As the most eloquent dwarf you know, Sparkles...
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But we'll miss you. If it counts. And you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Toma never wanted any. I swear.
Leave him.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
Caramba, perdi todo mundo.
You know I'll miss you.
Naturally. My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe. I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the Magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
You don't have to go back, Dorian. You put it behind you. You still could.
Give up a golden opportunity for martyrdom? Perish the thought. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back. Quite the party, wasn't it? I hear it left the Orlesians and Fereldans completely aghast. On Inquisitor, toasting it to Winter Magister. What a bad scandal to be.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Of course it is, darling. That's the only kind I have.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. No doubt this peace conference is boring you to death. I can hardly blame you. So much hot air.
You must be keeping very busy.
A divine's work is never done, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
Agora eu posso conversar com vocês, eu falei com todo mundo. Agora acabaram as conversas. Entendi. Essas cenas é que estavam faltando. Eu já fiz. Vamos ao que importa. Tudo foi explicado. Perderíamos Dorian também, então é a Sarah mesmo. Seria a Sarah, acho que o Very também vai sair, então tem que ser qualquer coisa de Sarah. A gente vai ver na lista de escolha.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns.
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
Our goal was to keep more Ferelden citizens from dying, not to seize power.
Your help was appreciated 2 years ago, Inquisitor. Now order has been restored, yet you remain. Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them. Now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time
Caramba,
and
só porque a
again.
gente tá no poder, agora eles já querem tomar nosso poder também. A gente resolveu os problemas de todo mundo e agora eles querem tomar nosso poder. É a ganância, cara.
Rest assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds. Unlike Ferelden, however, Orlais understands that these were the well-intentioned mistakes of a young organization.
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
Pardon me, Inquisitor. Sister Leliana asked to speak with you in private.
Something has come up. I'll be back.
What?
This is highly irregular.
Are we not even worth the Inquisitor's time?
Caraca, vamos ver o que a Leliana vai falar com a gente sobre isso.
Inquisitor, I thought you would want to see this. A Canary warrior in full armor. How did he get into the Winter Palace?
We need to find out what's going on. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will ask Divine Victoria to call a recess for now. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
Viu? Enquanto eles estão na diplomacia, a gente tá aqui pra resolver. A gente é prático, a gente não quer ficar nessa enrolação. A gente tá aqui pra resolver isso. Sangue. A direção do sangue tá pra cá, ó.
Looks like he came down over the railing.
Ah, tá, eu sei. Como é que eu vou lá em cima? Eu preciso subir em algum lugar para poder chegar aqui. Tá pra cá. Aqui não dá pra entrar, então eu vou pra lá mesmo.
Please move along. There is nothing to see here.
Aqui é uma parede. Não, é aqui. Ela tá ali ainda. Mas aqui não dava pra ele saltar. Agora eu saber como é que eles acham que a gente vai pular ali pra pegar. Pra cá.
An active Illuvian? If I'm going through it, I'm not going alone.
Siga a trilha de sangue. Cara, tem um portal aqui, ó. Eita. Aqui é que tá o problema. Ah, tá. Olha, o Dora ainda tá podendo ser usado. A Viviane também, ó. Salas não. Vamos lá, vem. Tem que fazer uma estratégia diferente. Nosso amigo também não está mais aqui. Tom Reina. Agora ele sumiu. Ou se tornou esse nome aí. A gente vai ter que usar então a Cassandra como tanque. E o Dória.
Showing me the Illuvians.
Então agora nós temos esse novo grupo, né? Pra salvar aqui. agora sim completo. Dória. Sem cinto, sem nada. Cassandra. A Cassandra já tá com a arma dela. Ela não usa isso porque ela usa escudo. Ela é nossa tanque. Couro de ferro. Não precisa falar nada. Dória também tá bem. Então, só mesmo eu tenho para gastar, mas não tenho como. Dória tem. O que eu tenho aqui? Redução do tempo, duração. Agora sim. O que faltou? Cassandra 17. Tem que ser Cassandra. Ah tá. Pera aí. Pronto, a Cassandra já completou. Aqui há umas armas de duas mãos. Aqui é pra puxar, mas não vai. Vanguarda. Peraí. Templário. Cara, ela conta como templário. Esse aqui é o que? Luz da escuridão. Aliado já tem efeito de lâmina. Não, esse aqui não vai ser interessante pra gente não. Tem que ver isso aqui, né? Que ela tem habilidade de concentração, ó. Eu não upei. Tá. Então aqui, ó. Já foi. Esse aqui da guarda aqui. Transferência de dano. Você recebe golpes estimados aos seus aliados, levando parte do dano. Maneiro. Pronto, isso aqui pra mim fica melhor. Deixa eu ver, tô ali. Esse. Não, fiz alguma coisa errada. Com certeza. Preste atenção, Renato. quero uma arma de 2 mãos. Tá, mas eu não tenho essa aqui. Não uso. Ah, esse aqui. Acho que já foi tudo já, né? E o... faltou o Dorian, caçando Dorian. Não, já tem já.
Judging by the bloodstains, he tried to get through here.
What's wrong? That one doesn't like you?
This mirror doesn't look broken, but it's inactive. Maybe there's a way to unlock it.
Ele tentou vir por aqui, cara. Será que eu consigo por aqui?
The blood trail leads to this mirror.
Right. Let's see where this guy came from.
Foi aqui. Vamos ver quem é esse aí. Cara, será que é o Solas, cara? Será?
Elven ruins. I'm not sure we're even in Orlais anymore.
Ruínas élficas, só. Então, gente, eu vou fechar o vídeo por aqui. No próximo a gente continua. Não deixe de se inscrever no canal, clicar no sininho, compartilhar o vídeo, dar aquele like e fui!